Director of Lionheart Institute. Energy healing happens from the inside out, and what that means is that we all know, we all have this innate sense that we are not living up to our full potential. That's probably what brought you to this room in the first place. You were looking for something, you might not have known exactly what it was, but you knew there was something in you, some talent, some skill, some ability that was dormant in you that you wanted to develop, that you wanted to cultivate. So this is a program of inner transformational work. And many people come here with no intention of becoming a healer, but knowing that they want to develop their full abilities, their full potential, personally, professionally, spiritually. It may be in the area of relationship that you feel that you're not quite fully satisfied. It might be in your professional career that you feel like, wow, I know I have all this ability, but I have these habits that keep holding me back, and I know I shouldn't think like that, but I do, or I have this low self-esteem problem and I can't quite get through it. So we have this innate sense of that, and what this work does is it teaches us exactly how to do just that. I think each program has their own unique approach to the field of energy healing. This program, the main focus is your own healing first, and then the healing of others. So that, you could say, is one of the things that's unique unto Lionheart.
There's not a lot of places out there where you can come and really explore. And you're not explore yourself and explore your purpose in life. We do a lot of meditation and movement, and also we connect with each other and we share with where we're at. When you do energy healing and movement, open up your system, things that maybe we've suppressed start coming up. And Lionheart is like a container for us to connect and share our experience.
We want the energy healing that you are learning to be practical and useful medically, to have medical benefits, so that when you go through this program, not only is your physical health going to improve, but also your emotional health, as well as developing your psychic and intuitive abilities. So the word trans means across, and personal, across the whole person. So when you learn this energy healing work, you're going to work with individuals physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, because we are holistic. What happens is, whenever there is any kind of illness, it starts first on the level of the subtle energy system, and then it upwells through from the subtle energy system to the subtle nervous system to the nervous system, and then to the physical body. So if we can correct that problem on the energetic level before it reaches the level of physical manifestation, you're never going to get sick. But our culture is not so attuned to, at least at this time, to doing preventative care. That's growing slowly more and more. But most of us wait until we are already physically sick to try to do anything about changing our lifestyle or our habits, or even just slow down enough to take care of our physical body. Lionheart philosophy is based in the idea, or rooted in spiritual principles, universal spiritual principles. So when I say that, what I mean are principles like forgiveness, humbleness, compassion, integrity, innocence, purity. These are universal qualities, and they're not just qualities, but they're actually powers. They're vibrations. They're frequencies that resonate in our system, in our mind, and in our heart, and in our energy field. So in this program, our work, our self-healing, is about cultivating and developing the frequencies, the vibrations of those spiritual qualities. We are none of us here saints, but we are striving to be able to shift to those qualities with conscious awareness as much as possible, because then when it's resonating in our field, in our energy field, then our very presence becomes healing. Whether or not we put our hands on someone, or whether we're engaged in that healing dynamic through conversation, through talking with someone, through a business transaction, that becomes a healing presence. And then when we put our hands on someone, that frequency permeates into their system through our hands. And that is you could say the groundwork of the principles of the energy healing that we teach at Lionheart. Techniques are learned, but they become like a secondary byproduct to the internal personal self-healing that happens through this work. There is an application process, and that application process, part of that application process is you're attending the introductory class called Doorway to Transformation, Introduction to Transpersonal Energy Healing.
Basically, Doorway to Transformation teaches you a chelation technique, along with other experiential things that you'll learn in the intro class, Doorway to Transformation, where you'll be able to perceive things differently and you'll be able to be present in a different way. So right away, right after the 8-hour intro class, I was able to use the skills I learned.
And anyone is welcome to attend that class. After you go through that class, you're going to know, and we're going to know, whether this is a fit. And what that means is that this kind of work is work that we need to be ready to do, and we need to want to do. And I think once you go through that course yourself, you're going to probably know, I don't know if I want to do this, or wow, this is what I've been looking for and waiting for years. So it kind of unfolds itself. One point I mentioned earlier is that feeling that we're not living up to our potential, our full potential, that changes as we open the chakras in the energy system. So you could be going along your merry way in your life, not be sick or anything like that, but just feel like, a little something is missing. And that alone is enough to be able to help you benefit from energy healing. Just to come for this work and help you to kind of grow the next step. You could say that transpersonal energy healing helps you make the subconscious conscious.